show emotions, we just keep it down, down inside. Yeah, you and I, both longing for expression for the things we like, but we stay quiet. Hold me now, tell me things, tell me all about how you feel. Just let yourself go. Say it loud, wake the world on the other side, make it real. Just let yourself go, just let go.
Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time of seeing me, hi, my name is Kome, founder of She Dares to Succeed. And on this channel, I cover content around business, money, productivity to help you live the life you've been dreaming about. Now, today's video is a highly requested video by the inner circle members of our She Dares community. And it's a money challenge whereby I choose a platform and I try to make as much money as possible in the course of a period. In this instance, I chose to make money over the course of a weekend. So from Friday until Sunday, I was literally on Facebook Marketplace trying to make as much money by decluttering my house and literally flipping the things that I already own to try and see how much I could rack up in the course of that weekend. And so I hope that you enjoyed this video, and it's all going to make sense when I take you on the computer and show you the back end of my Facebook Marketplace, and I show you the things that sold, for how much they sold, and the things that I was unable to shift. Before I hop on the computer and show you the good stuff, which I am sure you are very interested in seeing, I want to explain why I chose to use Facebook Marketplace for this money challenge. And the first and most fundamental reason is because I have experience selling on eBay. I didn't want it to be an unfair advantage, right? So I chose Facebook Marketplace because I've never sold on Facebook Marketplace. It's a new platform for me as well. And also because I was really curious about how much I could do on Facebook Marketplace in a weekend. Now, I hope that you enjoyed this video and that this video really inspires you to go around your house and try to get rid of some of the junk that have been collecting dust over the years, and hopefully use that money to kickstart a side business or something that is going to bring you more income over the course of the new year. So without much ado, let's hop on the computer and I'll show you exactly what sold for how much on Facebook Marketplace. Hey guys, so this is me on the computer, and I want to take you into my Facebook Marketplace on the computer so that it's easier to see how I logged in, where the marketplace is, and essentially what sold and how much, as I promised. So the first thing is for you to go into your Facebook like normal. In case you've never used Facebook, this is how you do it on the desktop. Obviously, it's really easy to use Facebook on the computer. So this is my Facebook, and I'm just going to pull myself out of the way so that you can see me and also see what I'm doing and track what I am doing. So this is Facebook as normal. And then on the left-hand tab, the left-hand side of the screen, you will see like a lot going on. This is my Facebook. And then I just see more and I go into see this marketplace, the one that looks like a house, and this is essentially what marketplace looks like. Now on the left again, you would see I'm going to go into my account, and you can obviously see a lot of the things that I obviously have been doing on marketplace. And then all you have to do is go into listings. Now I want to show you some of the interesting things that sold and sold really fast. So you can see that you can see the amount that is sold for, and you know it was 22 weeks ago. So obviously you know that this is keeping in line with the timing that I told you. And so this 2 stools that I got from IKEA donkey years ago, I just thought, you know, we had outgrown them, and so they sold for £5. And then I had a few of these mason jars, which are essentially just food containers that I had emptied out. And that's the photo of it, and I sold this for £15. And then I had a box of, like, I had a few leftover containers from a previous business endeavor, and I sold these for £30. And you can see right here where it says sold for £30, and I think there were about 10 or 15 inside the box that I just let go. Now this was another item that sold. I sold this iron for £5. because I had gotten a newer one, and this one was one of those irons that just had seen better years. Now, this was one of the very, very interesting listings. You can see that I sold it for £10, and essentially these were toys that my older child had used and she had outgrown them. You can see that they're baby toys, but they were too old for her baby brother to use. And so I just thought I would pack all of these, get them out of the house because they were just messing up the house, and then be able to replace them for her younger brother. And that's essentially what we did. And most of these toys were dead, really. But you can see that somebody paid £10 just to get it off my hand. The next thing I sold was this set of storage baskets. I didn't need them anymore, and I sold them for £10. The interesting thing is that I had bought this set of baskets for actually £10 as a set a long time ago, and I sold them for exactly the same amount, even though I'd used them for many years. And so to me, that was a win-win situation. It was like I never spent any money on it in the first place. So this is the next thing. So these are some frames I got from IKEA when we're furnishing our house in the first instance. And I always thought that I was going to do so much more with the frames, but as fate will have it, they were in the wardrobe for a long time. I didn't do anything with them. I just thought I didn't have anywhere to put it, so I let it go. And so this frames went for £15. Next thing are a set of baby clothing that my children had outgrown, and this is actually baby clothes, 6 and 9 months old baby clothes that I let go for £50. And this was actually one of the things that I just put on there to try and see if it was going to go, because I wasn't sure and I was just trying my luck, and I just literally cleared out the wardrobe. I was going to give them out to charity, and I thought, okay, because I was doing the money challenge, let me see what was going to happen. And this went for £50. You can see it were just baby clothes, nothing special about them. Now the next item was this baby stroller that went for £15. I think the original price of the baby stroller was about £25, and it went for £15, and I just let it go. Obviously, I'm not going to show you every single thing because then this video will be too long, because it was a whole weekend of decluttering. But I'll show you a couple more, and just to give you an idea of the things that are lying about your house that you could potentially get rid of and still get something back. Now, this one was paper bags that were left over from previous She Dares to Succeed conferences that I had used to pack some of the goods, and I just had them lying about in the store, and I didn't have anything to do with them, and they were just about 10 or 15, and I was going to put them in the bin, but then I put it on there because of the money challenge, and obviously it sold for £3 for two. A lady who was hosting a birthday party for her daughter, and she came and she got them early in the morning. This was a pot that sold for £20. It was just a big pot. It was taking too much space, and so I let it go. One of the things that I figured out from selling on Marketplace is obviously that what you think is junk is another person's treasure. And so you never know what people are looking for on the Marketplace. Many of the people on Marketplace are looking for really unique items. They're looking for things that they could potentially buy at a way cheaper price than they would buy in the store. And so you just never know. It's just better to put it on there, see how it does. And if for any reason you think that you've put a price that is too high, then you can reduce the price. Another item that sold at a really good price was this pair of old safety boots that we had lying about the house, and it sold for £35. And this set of this old toolbox, it was empty, there was nothing in it, and it was one of the first things I sold. As soon as I listed it, this lady sent me a message and literally ran down to come and get it for £5. The next item was a set of photographic lights. I had gotten myself a new ring light, and so these ones were no longer conducive because I found them very bulky and just taking too much space, especially when I needed to set up the studio, or rather set up my house to make YouTube videos. I found them really clunky and taking too much space and time, and so I let them go for pounds. And next thing was this old baby bed that it was essentially a toddler bed. It was not serving the purpose anymore, and that went for 50 pounds. And so I hope that this has given you an idea of the kind of things that sold. And I'm going to hop on back now to the main video and just share my final thoughts and how much I sold as at the end of the money challenge. I'll see you in a minute. So at the end of the weekend, I sold a total of £695 and 25 pence, and my mind was like, I was totally blown away. And one of the big purchases which I didn't show you on the screen share was my computer, my HP computer, which I sold for £325 because I wanted to buy an iMac, and I just thought there was no point having two desktop computers in the house. And the main reason essentially is that HP was slowing down, carrying the weight of processing my videos and editing, and it would just drag and drag trying to work everything out. And I knew that I had seen a lot of YouTubers using iMac, and so I decided to get myself a Mac computer. And it has been the best decision that I made. But it was so good for me to be able to get rid of the computer on Marketplace and then be able to go out and buy myself a new computer. And obviously all of the things that I showed you and so much more all came up to the whooping £695 and 25p at the end of the weekend. The only downside that I found from using Facebook Marketplace was the fact that I felt like I was on my phone the whole weekend, responding to messages and just helping people find me and negotiating prices and whatnot. And so that is something that I found a bit clunky, but it was really good to see the things that sold. Only other thing that I can complain about when it comes to Marketplace, which I spoke about in my previous video, if you watched it on 7 platforms to make money. If you didn't see that video, I will link it up here for you so that we can all obviously be on the same page. And what I was talking about is the fact that you are unable to receive payment on the Marketplace itself, which I found a bit stressful, having to negotiate with people whether they could do a bank transfer, a PayPal transfer, or they could pay in cash. I eventually settled for cash from everyone else, and I was sure to sanitize my hands once I received the cash. But the truth is, it became way easier than giving everybody my bank details for them to be able to transfer things like £3 or £5 into the account. So it's up to you whether you want to do bank transfer and you just give them your account details up front. Maybe you have a separate bank account, or you want them to pay you in cash. But apart from that, this has been the most exciting video I have made for you all. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please be sure to leave a comment whether you want to see more money challenges, or just let me know that you enjoyed the video. Don't also forget to give the video a thumbs up, because it helps me get seen by more people, and so that we can get this community bigger and bigger. I really appreciate you all. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.
You and I, we never show emotions, we just keep it down, down inside. Yeah, you and I, both longing for expression for the things we like, but we stay quiet. Hold me now, tell me things, tell me all about how you feel. Just let yourself go. Say it loud, wake the world on the other side, make it real. Just let yourself go, just let go.